ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hearnstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Knights offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Jackson. Wide open downfield. We finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. The Kansas offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Using his legs here. He's got a 1st down and more. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? 3rd down and long. The defense, you'd think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The back's got it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. The pocket breaking down. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, you go with dime coverage, good call by this defense, but it shows you the versatility as well. This quarterback takes off to scramble, and they do a good job of getting out of coverage and keeping him short of that first down mark.
Fielded at the 25. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Motion now from the tight end. Now here's the toss play. First down and more. He's still running. Here he goes. Inside the 2. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, UCF.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Kansas offense is back out there now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Running with purpose. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A play action, looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner blocked down by the coverage team. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? With the catch, it's Thomas. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with...
Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Knights. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Bringing it out. It's Stewart. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Makes a quick catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The tight end has got it. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, so that's what caused the fumble.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs, only chance is being
trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped, but a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 21 after the miss. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Daniels. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. And the Jayhawks will line up to boot it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it to the right side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. The Knights will bring their punt team on the field now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The shotgun running play call. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And it's UCF in the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Running out of time in the pocket. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a fifth. Out of the gun now on third down. Both run tackle but couldn't escape. Drop for a sack. The Jayhawks will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this round. Trying to find room. It's Montgomery. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it from the gun. He finds some space. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Knights looking to cash in the red zone. Hands off to the left. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
He's been sharp on these touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverage as well and making the right throws.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Kansas offense is back out there now. The last drive they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for some space. It's Williams. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
You stop short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Knights will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense ready to start this drive. Ball handed off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
UCF 28, Kansas 7.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Looking to throw. It's Daniels. Short connection to the tight end here. Could take it all the way. They bring him down after a short gain there. 2nd down after that completion. Looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Now they'll run it on the toss. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Has the first down and more. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, get closer to midfield. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Dropping back, it's Jackson. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. A completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Richardson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. They're going to run it. The Knights pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
On the run here, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Burke. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Knights!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kansas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in lead to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Jayhawks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Daniels. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. First and goal. Good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
The point after makes it a 35-17 deficit.
UCF 35. Kansas 17.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Burke.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Throws to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Nixon. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship.
And it's fielded, but sort of trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. And the back now goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Jackson. It's the running back in the flat. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He finds his man and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing it.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Grab down the middle. It's Wade. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. Big moment here in this championship game. Third and short on the 8th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Looking to score with a wide receiver handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. They will try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So it'll be a touchback, all spotted at the 25. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. On the run, it's Williams. Makes a nice move there. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Keeping it on the ground here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away.
Let's make some noise.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Looking to pass. It's Jackson. block behind the line. It's Nixon. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Knights have 1st and 10 here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Drops back, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Now comes the field goal unit. It right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Looking from in deep down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. They come up on 1st down, clock running, final minute here of the 3rd quarter. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Receiver grabs it. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's UCF in the lead. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
UCF 55, Kansas 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Pitch play to the back. Moves the ball up to the 30.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Finds his man. It's Nixon. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Back to pass. It's Fancher. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Keeps it himself. The Knights begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, UCF.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Kansas offense is back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Love about the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver? Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the catch downfield. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Kansas.
Bringing it out. It's Richardson. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to throw. It's Fancher. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Leaning on the run game here late. Slams right into a wall. They've got to throw Voss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
There's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
In the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Champions of the Big 12 to become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.